So, for today, let's talk about practical considerations for agritourism. So, nandito yung permits, insurance, and regulations. For our introductions, embarking on an agritourism venture involves understanding and complying with a variety of permits, insurance, and regulations to ensure the safety of your visitors, protect your business, and adhere to local, state, and federal laws. So, once na mag-start kayo ng isang agritourism business, kailangan as pinapollow nyo yung various legal and safety requirements para sa protection ng guests and ma-ensure yung smooth operation ng isang business.
Essential practical considerations to bear in mind. So, bago tayo magsimula ng ating agritourism venture or ng ating business, siguraduhin natin na kumpleto yung mga legal na requirements gaya ng mga permits, insurance at regulations para maiwasan ang problema at masigurong ligtas at maayos ang operation ng ating negosyo. So, para makapagpatakbo tayo ng business ng legal, kailangan natin kumuha ng mga permits at licenses. So, unang-una is yung business license. So, required to operate legally within your municipality. So, halimbawa, kung tayo magtatayo ng isang farm resort dito sa Calapan na may farm tours at animal feeding, kailangan natin kumuha ng permits, business permit mula sa ating munisipyo para makapag-operate tayo ng legal. So, ito yung pangunahing permit na nagbibigay ng karapatan para legal na mag-operate sa ating municipality o lungsod. Next is yung vendors and license. If selling products directly to consumers. Ito naman yung vendor's license naman is kung may fruit picking naman sa ating farm at pagbebenta tayo ng fresh fruits sa mga bisita, kailangan natin ng vendor's license para makapagbenta tayo ng direct sa kanila. So, ito yung permit na kailangan natin kung magbebenta tayo ng product ng direct sa ating mga customer. Yung food service license naman, if serving or processing food. So, ano ito? Ito naman yung kailangan na kung magpa-process or magsiserve tayo ng pagkain. Kinakailangan ito para masigurong ligtas at maayos ang food preparation. So, ang halimbawa nito is, mag-aalok tayo ng buffet lunch o yung mga lutong pagkain sa ating farm. Dapat tayong kumuha ng food service license mula sa local health department. So, yung liquor license naman is yung required of serving or producing alcoholic beverages. So, ito yung permit na kailangan kung magsiserve o gumagawa tayo ng alcoholic beverages. Halimbawa is, kung ang plano natin ay magkaroon or magtayo tayo ng wine tasting sa section sa ating vineyard at magbebenta tayo ng alak na gawa sa ating farm, kailangan natin ng liquor license para makapag-operate din tayo ng legal. So, yung mga permits na ito is mahalaga para matiyak natin na sumusunod tayo sa batas at mapanatili natin ang quality ng service sa ating mga visitors. So, ang next po is yung insurance. Liability insurance covers accidents or injuries that may occur on your property. So, dito sa liability insurance, pinaprotektahan yung ating business kung may mga bisitang nasaktan or ma-aksidente sa loob ng ating property. Halimbawa, may isa tayong visitor na nadula sa madamong bahagi ng farm natin, tapos napilayan. Kung magsampa siya ng kaso laban sa atin, ang insurance ang tutulong na sa gastos sa legal fees or medical bills. Dito naman sa product liability insurance, protects against injuries caused by your products. Example nga is yung food or drinks. So, dito naman is tumutulong kung ang product na binebenta natin is nagdulot ng pinsala o sakit sa mga customer. Ang halimbawa, nagbebenta tayo ng fresh fruit juice pero may isang customer na nagreklamo ng food poisoning. Kung mapatunayan na galing ito sa ating produkto, ang insurance ang sasagot sa medical expenses at possible na demandang haharapin natin. Dito naman sa property insurance, covers damages to property from fires, storms, or other incidents. So, ito naman is protection sa mga ari-arian ng ating negosyo laban sa sunog, bagyo, lindol o iba pang sakuna. Kung halimbawa, kung nasunog ang isang bahagi ng farm cafe natin dahil sa mga electrical wirings issue, ang insurance ang tutulong sa mga gastos sa ating business sa pagpapaayos. So, dito naman sa vehicle insurance, for any vehicles used in the operation. So, para naman ito sa mga sasakyan na ginagamit sa ating negosyo. Pinaprotektahan ito laban sa aksidente o pagnanakaw. Halimbawa, kung ang service truck natin is ginagamit sa pagde-deliver ng fresh produce as na-disgrasya sa daan, ang insurance ang sasagot sa repair or yung replacement ng ating sasakyan. Dito naman sa workers' compensation, if you have employees, this covers them in case of related injuries. So, dito naman is para sa mga empleyado. Tinutulungan sila kung magkakaroon ng injury habang nagtatrabaho. Halimbawa is, yun nga, may isa tayong empleyado na nagbubuhat ng sako ng bigas at aksidenteng nahulog at nasaktan. So, ang insurance na ito, ang workers' compensation, ang sasagot sa kanyang hospital bills at therapy kung kinakailangan. So, bakit mahalaga ang mga insurance? So, mahalaga ito kasi ang insurance is pinoprotektahan nito ang ating mga bisita, ang ating mga product, ari-arian, sasakyan, at syempre ang ating empleyado kung may mangyaring hindi naasahan. Makakatulong ito na maiwasan ang malalaking gastusin na maaaring mapabagsak sa ating negosyo.
So next one is health and safety regulations. So dito is any farm offering food, lodging, or activities is kailangan is ma-meet nila yung health codes and ma-ensure na palaging malinis yung mga restrooms and kailangan sumusunod dun sa accommodation safety rules. Like for example, sa isang farm-to-table restaurant is kailangan palagi silang nakakapasa dun sa tinatawag nating health inspections and ma-maintain nila yung proper sanitation for food preparation. So, next is agricultural regulations. So, dito, once na nagsisell ka na ng farm products, is means sinusunod mo na yung agricultural standards, especially for organic certification and product labeling. Number 5 is environmental and land use regulations. Zoning laws dictate farm activities, while environmental regulations protect water sources and land use. So, dito, yung mga farm na malapit sa ilog ay kinakailangan kumukuha muna sila ng permit bago mag-add ng structures para ma-prevent yung soil erosion na nakaka-apekto dun sa quality. So, number 6, transportation. So, yung mga farm na nag-o-offer ng transport services like shuttle services is kinakailangan safe pa rin gamitin and sumusunod din sila dun sa safety inspections and may proper permits din sila. Especially yung mga tractors na sa isang farm are well-maintained and yung mga drivers are properly trained.
Number 7 is the signage and advertising. Local regulation may govern the type, size, and placement of signs. Ensure claims in advertisement, especially about organic or sustainable practices, can be sustained. So, local regulation govern how businesses can advertise and display signs. This includes specification of size, placement, and content of the signage to ensure it's safe and not disruptive to the community. For an example, if you own a farm that offers tours, you must check local zoning laws to see if you can place large signs on roadsides. If your sign claims that your farm uses organic methods, you must be certified organic by your recognized organization to make that claim. Number 8 is accommodation. If offering overnight stays, there may be standards similar to those in the hotel industry concerning safety, cleanliness, and accessibility. So if you are agri-tourism business includes providing overnight stays, you need to comply with health and safety standards similar to those in hotels. This can include the cleanliness, first safety regulation, and accessibility for people with disabilities. For an instance, if you have a barn converted into guest accommodations, you must ensure it meets local building codes, has proper fire exits, and is clean truly between guests. Additionally, providing accessible entrance for individuals with mobility issues is also important. Number 9 is the animal welfare. If your agri-tourism involves animals like petting zoos or horseback riding, there will be regulation to ensure the proper treatment and welfare of the animals. So regulation exists to ensure that animals used in agri-tourism are treated humanely. This includes proper housing, nutrition, and care to prevent mistreatment. If you run a petting zoo, you must ensure that the animals have adequate space, clean living condition, and veterinary care. For an instance, if you have goats for visitors to interact with, they should not be kept in overcrowded pens and must have access to food, water, and healthcare. The tax consideration. Understand local tax regulations, especially concerning sales tax for goods and services. Depending on the scale and income, there may be specific agricultural tax breaks or incentives. So, it is crucial to understand local tax regulations, especially regarding sales tax on goods sold and services provided. Different regions may offer tax incentives for agricultural businesses. So, if you sell homemade jams at your farm, you need to know if sales tax applies to food items in your area. Additionally, you might be eligible for agricultural tax deduction if your farm meets certain criteria, which could reduce your overall tax burden. Number 11 is employee regulation. If hiring staff, be aware of labor laws, minimum wage regulation, and right of workers. So when you're hiring staff, it is important to be aware of labor laws that govern wages, working conditions, and employee rights. Compliance is necessary to avoid legal issues. If you hire seasonal workers to help with farm tours, you must pay at least the minimum wage as mandated by your state. You should also be aware of regulations regarding overtime pay and breaks to ensure a fair work environment. Lastly, number 12 is engage a local expert. Consider hiring or consulting with a local attorney or expert who is familiar with agri-tourism laws and regulation in your area. So, consulting with a local attorney or expert who is specialized in agri-tourism can provide guidance on navigating regulation and ensuring compliance with local laws. So, before launching your agri-tourism business, you might hire a local lawyer to review your business plan. They can advise you on permits needed, liability issues, and any specific regulation related to your activities, and also helping you to avoid costly mistakes.
So for the summary, navigating the maze of permits, insurance, and regulation can be daunting, but it's crucial for the legs and smooth operation of your agri-tourism venture. Not only does it protect your business and assets, but it also ensures the safety and satisfaction of your visitors. Regularly review and update your knowledge of these regulations as they can change over time. So, kailangan stay updated ka nga dun sa mga regulation to keep visitors safe and ma-ensure mo na yung business mo is papunta dun sa success. And kinakailangan nga na yung mga new regulations is nire-review each year to maintain compliance and improve visitor experience. So that's all for today. Thank you.